Yo, YouTube, what's crackalackajackasmacin? It's Waffleman with a video. And we got some interesting news again. This time not from NBA 2K, but NBA Live. The competition trying to upshow NBA 2K. And you know, we didn't really get any NBA 2K information. Not a lot. I mean, we got some information about the defense being improved and the ability to do various things off of Euro steps and hop steps and dunks like that and floaters, and you can do all that stuff. And also we got the news that you'll have 2 shot meters, but NBA Live has shown some gameplay. And last week they actually dropped a trailer showing new courts added to the 1 mode, and also new courts for their online blacktop mode. Basically, it looks pretty good. Listen, the environments in NBA Live for their online, blacktop modes or online park, whatever, it looks really well. Like, the presentation in that game is top notch compared to when you look at 2K's playground and you see how dull that is, how the environment, there's no crowd behind it. It's just whack, man. Of course, like I said, House Rules, Mountain Dew, stage anti-up looks better, but still, compared to NBA Live, they do a phenomenal job with the way they make the courts, especially even though they're taking courts from around the world now, still looks great. So you gotta give NBA Live credit there. But they also released a new trailer, I think 2 days ago or yesterday, where now you could create a female player. So actually last year, if you didn't remember that, Live introduced the WNBA players into their game. You can actually use the WNBA teams and play with them in NBA Live, which it makes sense because the NBA, WNBA, they kind of hand in hand, even though the NBA, of course, is the bigger, way more bigger brand than the WNBA, but still, it's almost in the same realm. They're both NBA, products, and women are being more represented in games, man. You can't even lie. Even if it's not accurate in some World War II games, or even in some other first-person shooter games, or even other games in general, people are really stepping into that realm where they're making more characters, sexual, and more characters are being, female, leads are being females. All this stuff is happening because climate has changed, man. The climate in the world right now is changing, so people are being more out there with their philosophies, with their stories. And it doesn't really apply to, a basketball game, since this is the WNBA. It's real life, it's regular, it's realistic. But creating a female player should be interesting. I read the description and I wasn't sure if you could actually use the female players online, but it looks like I think you will be able to create these players, use them in the story mode for NBA Live, and then bring those players online. So I'm wondering if are these gonna have the same attributes as male players? I mean, I'm assuming so, but that would be crazy. I mean, imagine, now, here's the thing, it's going to get unrealistic. It's going to get unrealistic. Because I'm not saying like all men basketball players are better than all female basketball players, because there are some really great females who could really ball dribble and shoot the ball pretty well. But at the same time, when it comes to strength, when it comes to athleticism, men basketball players obviously have an advantage. It's just true. They have an advantage. So I don't know how it's going to work out in online, because are you going to see a female player dunk on a male player? Now, like I said, again, I'm not saying that couldn't happen in real life, but the chances that it does happen in real life is unrealistic depending on the person. It's probably very unrealistic, but it's going to be interesting. Like I said, females taking contact, slashing into the paint, taking jumps. I mean, what if you were, and see, there's a lot that has to be taken into account. You got to take into account weight, size. Are they going to be the same size as male players? Can you make them the same size? So if the male has a freaking max height of 7'1" or 7'3", can a female player be 7'1", be 7'3"? Are they going to be able to get that strength? Are they going to have 99 strength if you make them like a glass cleaner if it was 2K? That stuff has to be taken into account, man. They haven't really been transparent. I haven't read any developer diaries or anything like that. But let me know in the comment section, man, or let me know on Twitter, send me a message on PSN, and just what do you think about this? Because when NBA Live, they always try to one up 2K. They brought the WNBA players into the game, Now they're bringing creative female. They're trying to bring some attention because they see that they have to go in a different direction to attract more compared to 2K. But if 2K starts to make female players available to create, I wonder how that's going to turn out. I wonder how the community is going to react. I mean, I guess I necessarily don't have a problem with it because, I mean, it's a video game at the end of the day, and it's arcadey, but at the same time, it is a sim game. So if you are able to create a Myplayer in 2K that was female, and then you bring them to the neighborhood or you bring them to the park, all of a sudden you're a slasher. You have 99 driving dunk, 99 driving layup, and all of a sudden you're dunking on all these 7.1 men. It's just crazy. It will look crazy, man. I mean, it'll make the game unrealistic, but at the same time, the game is unrealistic. But I don't know, man. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Send me on Twitter. Like I said, man, leave a like for more. I'm out for now.